Hello students, we are going to learn a new subjects for our third year mechanical engineering, what we call as advanced manufacturing processes. Till last 2 years of first year and second year diploma, we are learned different machining processes or techniques we call as a mining, where we get the basic raw materials for our industry. Second, casting or foundry, where we convert this mined raw material into desired precepts. In extrusion, here we refine and give the next desirable shape, such as bars, sheets, rollers, which are again cut and machined into desired shape by this machining. Different machining process we already know as a turning, milling, drilling. Next, metal joining we call generally as a welding, surface treating, a surface finishing, heat treatment, and surface protecting. All these are called conventional type of machining process. Till today we have learned where we use this for converting our conventional type of metals. But due to globalization, we require to process the very hard, brittle, or alloys which do not get converted by our conventional machining processes. That is why we have to learn the different techniques of converting these materials that we call as advanced manufacturing process. In this AMP, what we are going to learn, what is the AMP need, types of processes, its setup, advantages, limitations, and applications. Now we are going to define the AMP. What is the AMP? It is a process of converting or shaping materials into desired shapes or dimensions with the help of new energy or power methods than we use till today. Till today what we have used? Mechanical power, that's a lathe, milling, drilling, or welding, which use the electric motor and harder tools. But in case of advanced manufacturing process, we are going to use the mechanical, thermal, electrical, chemical, and combination of these energies to convert the material into the desired shape, because we have to convert the hard, brittle, and delicate materials or alloys into desired shapes. In pictorial view, we call why we need these processes. First, we are going to use the high strength alloys or materials or composites which cannot be converted by conventional techniques. This is one of the need of having advanced techniques. Next, complex surfaces. By conventional process, we are going to shape only 2D or single plane surfaces. Here we can produce the complex surfaces by these techniques, which is the need of technology. Next, we require very high accuracy and surface finish, which is called as a high-tech products, where we use the interchangeability concept. This is called one of our need of our industry. Next, due to technological advancement, we required different techniques of metal converting. Now, what are these advanced manufacturing process? This is also termed as a non-traditional machining process. First, mechanical, chemical, electrochemical, and electrothermal. Where we use the mechanical energy, we have the basic three type of machining process. Air jet machining, AJM, where we use the air as a medium to convert the material. Next, USM, ultrasonic machining processes, where we use the vibrating mode of equipment or a transducer to cut the material. WJM, water jet machining, where we use the water as a source of medium to cut the metal. Next, chemical process, where we use the chemical milling process or chemicals to cut the material. Where photochemical milling PCM, where we use the chemical as well as the light process to cut the metal. Next, the electrochemical processes, which is called electrochemical milling, electrochemical grinding, and electrojet discharging, where we use the electron of chemicals to shape the materials, where we use the electric as well as chemicals to convert the materials. Next, electrothermal, here we are going to use the heating property or heat of a process along with the chemicals to burn away the materials, that we call the EDM, electro discharge machining, LBM, laser beam machining, where we use the laser light to burn the metal, etc. Now we are going to see the first type of process, that is called electrothermal process, EDM, electro discharge machining. In case of electro discharge machining, we produce a spark or a series of sparks to burn away the surface of workpiece, that we call erode the workpiece with the help of sparks produced by a RC network, having very high current, that we term as EDM, electro discharge machining. A spark is discharged on the surface of the workpiece, which erodes or burn away the skin of the workpiece and thus sinks the electrode into the workpiece in progressive manner and produce the cavity of desired shape. What we use here we use the high electric current, RC filter which produce high frequency current, a dielectric fluid to carry away the burned products and to produce the high strength spark. Next, one electrode having the cavity or replica of cavity. Next, the servo mechanism CNC table to give the desired shape and dimensions to the workpiece, and a dielectric filtering pump to convert the or to convey the dielectric fluid. This is called the setup of this EDM. This is a tool made of copper or brass. This is a replica of workpiece, that is a cavity we are going to produce. This is called servo mechanism. This is attached to a head of this servo gear train which progressively sinks downward into the workpiece. This is a dielectric fluid which is circulated by this pump, and here is one filter to separate or to eliminate the burned material from this work fluid. This fluid is immersed upon this workpiece with the help of a jet or different jets to flush the burnt material effectively away from the workpiece and maintain the clean path or surface between this electrode and this workpiece. This is a holding table. On this container which is placed on the CNC table having the XY coordinates, and this tool is equipped on a Z coordinate to move the up and down. This tool or electrode and this workpiece both are connected to this RC network and a power supply to produce the very high current of low voltage. Generally it is of DC nature. Nowadays there are AC nature also used. Now what is the advantage of this EDM? No physical contact of workpiece and tool. A fragile workpieces can be produced as there is a very less or no mechanical forces acting upon the workpieces. Complex profiles can be machined because a tool which we are going to use can be pre-machined to produce the required shape. That is, we can produce the any complex shape with the help of this CNC technique. Next, it is independent of workpiece hardness. Any hardness of material can be machined by this process as there is no required of hard tools. Next, the metal removal rate is comparable with the conventional techniques. That is why this is now one of the very usable process. Next, there is no thermal distortion as the heat is effectively carried away or is very less from the workpiece by dielectric fluid. That is why there is no thermal distortion like a welding. It requires very less skill to operate the machine because it is automated or operated by a CNC machine. It's required very less machining time as it is a very fast metal removal rate. Now the fluid do not get wasted as it is again and again circulated. That is a dielectric fluid has a very long life. What is the disadvantage of this EDM? It has a very high tool wear rate because it produces the spark which consumes the tool, due to which the tool wear rate is very high. It consumes a very high energy, that is in case of EDM we have to use very high power source to convert the or remove the same metal removal than the mechanical processes. Like the reproduction is very sharp corners. It causes the production of very sharp corners due to the very thin or delicate spark produced in the corner of the workpieces. Now surface cracking due to the spark. In some materials, the very high energy density produces the surface cracks or burn marks onto the workpiece. And it has got a very high machining cost due to the operating cost of these machines. Now what are the materials used for electrodes? There are two materials, metallics and non-metallics. In case of metallics, a conducting material called copper and brass, which are easy to shape into the electrode of desired shape, is used. In case of non-metallic, a graphite, which has got very long life than these two, and these two are used to shape the materials. Now what are the applications? For machining dies which are used in forging of metals, blacking of metals, extrusion of metals, and extrusion of plastics also. Now for very fine micro drilling in injection of nozzles of automobile industry, of different turbines, where we can produce the very fine or delicate drills. Now machining of hydraulic parts, internal threads, machining of exotic materials that we call the alloy steels, carbides, which are used in advanced industries as aerospace, refractory and military. Felting of delicate parts, these are called